you can't secede. That legal question was settled with Texas versus White in 1869. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Solomon P. Chase, this guy, is going to write his majority opinion. One of the points he makes is that a state cannot on its own decide to leave. It means that in order to dissolve the Union, both the federal government, the state, and all the other states have to agree for this state to leave. Chase argues that that is the very reason why other states can't get together to kick another state out of the Union, because both the state that wants to leave and the other states have to agree. That's why Missouri is still there, because they don't want to leave and we can't get rid of them. Anyways, the next argument that Chase makes is that the United States was created as a perpetual union. He makes the argument that going all the way back to the Declaration of Independence, when it says these 13 United States, that you now have a perpetual union between those 13 original colonies. The Articles of Confederation themselves make it abundantly clear that this is a perpetual union. That is the exact phrase that is used in the Articles of Confederation, a perpetual union, which means we're a union from here until the end of time. Chase says that when the Articles of Confederation were replaced by the U.S. Constitution, because in the Constitution it uses the term in the preamble, a more perfect union, that perpetual union is preserved within that piece of text. Some states during the ratification process did try to create a clause within their own documents ratifying the Constitution that they could willingly leave at any time. Those were mostly voted down on the advice of Madison, Hamilton, people like that, because they said then it's not an actual union. If you can leave at any time, it's not a union. It's just a temporary agreement. James Madison makes this argument in the Federalist Papers when he talks about dealing with faction. Alexander Hamilton says secession is not a legal option. During the nullification crisis, James Madison actually writes a letter to Daniel Webster telling him how thankful he was that Webster made the argument that you can secede, because no writer and no framer of the Constitution saw that as a viable option. This is the people who make this, not the state. The state in and of itself does not have the power. The power from that state comes from the people within. That's the entire basis of our government. That's why the Constitution opens up with "we the people." So again, those are the legal reasons, those are the historical reasons that no state can secede. And then we have the actual reasons. We have states who tried to secede. That was the Civil War. And the federal government said no and enforced that. They ended the rebellion that was in those states to ensure the domestic tranquility and the guarantee of a Republican government in those states. So, is secession legal? Not in any way, shape, or form. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.